This is a 2JZ. But wait, how did we get here? Let's rewind a bit. The Mark IV Supra ended its production in 2002. That was over 20 years ago now. But this video isn't about the Mark IV Supra. Let's keep going back. Before the Mark IV Supra, there was the Mark III Supra. Before the 2JZ, there was the 1JZ. And before the 1JZ, there was the 7M-GTE. Now this is what the video is about. The 2JZ's older brother. This motor made the same power with a turbo as the 2JZ did without a turbo. But that was stock. People have made well over 700 horsepower reliably. Even with stock internals, a reliable 450 horsepower isn't out of the question. Even after the JZ series came out, the 7M was still a strong tuner motor and popular for swaps due to its affordable price. People put them in everything JZs were put into. This does typically mean old Toyotas. It's really not uncommon to hear of a 7M GTE swapped AE86 or Mark II Supra. Even Toyota pickups aren't out of the question. The 7M came in mainly just 3 different vehicles: the Toyota Soar, the Cressida, and the Mark III Supra, which honestly really deserves its own video. Subscribe if you'd like to see that. It came in 2 models, the 7M-GE and GTE, the T in GTE meaning turbocharged, and they just sound great. The 7M did come with its own issues though. First off, it is very common to hear about head gaskets failing due to the factory under-torquing the head bolts. And the head gaskets failing commonly led to another issue: bearing failure. When the head gaskets would fail, coolant would mix with the oil, which would cause poor lubrication to the bearings. And with poor lubrication, the bearings would get scorched. And this would also lead to another issue: rod knock. The bearings would move around, and the rod would start knocking. Yeah, it's kinda not supposed to sound like that. All these issues really make the 7M look like a big paperweight. And I would know. I have one. But that's basically the extent of the negatives though. And of course, there are long-term solutions to all of these problems. A metal head gasket with ARP head studs is a good fix to the head gasket issue, and using high-quality oil is a good fix for the bearings. Unfortunately, this is how the 7M GTE ends. So let's recap a bit. It used to be a solid alternative to JZ swapping, but now they are just as expensive, and it doesn't have the benefits of the JZ's massive aftermarket. The 2JZ is just better in every way. But the 2JZ wouldn't have been possible without the 7M-GTE laying down the groundwork. A 3-liter 24-valve inline-six, the 2JZ really did just copy the 7M's formula.